My spleen. I've got eyes for the ball only, ref. I don't know what you're talking about. Yo guys, it's your boy has a semi-acceptable trim Niren here.
I can't do it.
You can. You can do it. You can. You can.
And welcome to FTW, officially the best football series by a lot. This, of course, is the series where I bring to you the best and more frequently the worst of what football has to offer during the course of the last 7 days. And it's slow news at the moment because it's an international friendly break during a pandemic. Oh, hi, Boris. You said you needed me? Was it something to do with the vaccine or... No, I'm trying to sort out the logistics for England going to Iceland for an international friendly, actually. For Liverpool fans, it spelled yet more tragedy with another long-term centre-back injury in the form of Joe Gomez. Rest in peace, Joe. Listen, you'll live on in our hearts, okay? Has anybody at Liverpool actually got any knees left at this point? There's less joints than a weed smokers rehabilitation group over there. Furthermore, why has this been allowed to happen? Latvia versus San Marino is not gonna play itself, okay? Nathan Ake went off injured for the Netherlands. A Croatian defender became a confirmed case of corona at half-time during the game against Turkey. How has this even happened? Are they doing swab tests down at the corner flag? Did he discover he couldn't taste his half-time meal or something? Who then decided to carry on with the game? That seems a slightly postponable offence. On a level, this is disgraceful, okay? I know there was important European qualifiers, and I understand that those had to be played, but the friendlies are ridiculous. We're not even meant to be having friendlies. The UEFA Nations League Confederation Configuration Division 3 was meant to replace that. All of this drama just to see Gareth Southgate play 12 defensive midfielders in the same starting 11. Even Gareth Bale doesn't care about these internationals, okay? He's way too preoccupied. Oh, not here, Gaz. Come on now. I just can't be bothered for another centre-back out injured. We're gonna be returning to the Jurgen Klopp glory days at this rate. I can't wait to see what new formation we have to start the next fixture with. It was already enough of a struggle after being let off against Manchester City with a 1-1 draw last time, and that was thanks to a Kevin De Bruyne missed penalty. See, I knew he still loved us. As I said, we got let off the hook. He might be one of the best players in the league, but this was the Kevin De Bruyne that turned up against us. What a day! And due to penalty decisions made during the first half of this one, there was a very heated debate in the VAR room at the break. He's closer to 29 than he is 28. Listen, he's 28 until he's 29. I don't know how that's so difficult. This game is so dusted, man. I'm gonna become a water polo specialist instead. We've gone from the fans arguing about the penalty decisions to the referees in a room arguing about it instead. And VAR was a key theme this week. Imagine my shock. Watch Mojo top 10 most surprising moment. Lead striker Patrick Bamford had a goal disallowed for his arm being offside. Are we okay? Since when was that a part of the body that you could use to score a goal with? We're not playing cricket here, boys. Final decision, LBW. See, in this weird and wacky Premier League season, Southampton somehow went top of the table for a moment. Their stop the count tweet was a personal highlight of the last 7 days for me. It's a shithousery award for the... You brought out shirts that look terrible. You were doing so well. Meanwhile, over at the London Stadium, a crucial game in the fight against relegation for Fulham was taking place. And in the 99th minute, Ademola Lookman had the chance to score a penalty and get them a vital 3 points. If you're gonna do a Penenka, you've got to get it more than 0.6 inches off the ground. And trust me, I know a lot about 0.6 in... No, that not like that, because I mean as in... It's the 99th minute, man, and you need the 3 points. Just hit the ball as if it's told you to suck your mum. Elsewhere, an Arsenal slumped to a shocking 3-0 defeat against Aston Villa. You know what? Maybe I overlooked this man on the fraud watch because of his perfect Lego-esque hair. Seriously though, what condition does this guy even use? It was a difficult day at the office as well for Kieran Tierney. how has he not sprained every single muscle in his body? There was a point here where all of his limbs were facing in the wrong direction. There's no creativity in this Arsenal side, and they're still refusing to play Mesut Ozil, all because they want a higher percentage of sales for Arsenal sticker books in Germany. Just firm the £5.50 and put him in the team. Gunnosaurus has returned to the Emirates, and at this point, they could just slap him at attacking midfielder and they do better.
Willian's a better player than Ziyech.
Well, we hope not.
The lack of urgency is mind-boggling. You're allowing Ross Barkley to just stand here for 5 seconds straight doing nothing. Rob Holding's moving like a character from the loading screens of Tekken right here. There was even a point in the game where Rob Holding himself had more touches in the opposition half than Lacazette. It's literally a job to be in the opposition half. How are you not even doing that? Don't pass to Alexander. I swear it's like he's playing on the other team. But if you ask Tony Kroos, he probably wouldn't be surprised that Arsenal aren't scoring any goals, because to him, their main outlet, Aubameyang, is too busy putting on masks during his celebrations, saying that he wasn't a fan of the Gabonese striker's novelty and that it was in fact nonsense. Welcome to the Tony Kroos stat attack. Did you know his most extravagant footballing celebration is a double high five? Your boy's favourite alcoholic drink is water. Whoa, man. And in his spare time, he counts dust particles. Listen, I'm not being funny. Just lighten up a bit, fam. Come on now. You just know for a fact he's the kind of guy to question the scientific credibility of films. Oh, I've been so excited to see this for so long. I'm so glad it was sick. Can't lie, I wasn't much of a fan. You really have to question the formulaic understanding of the directors going into the storyline here. Tony, I swear to God, this is literally what nobody likes you, fam. And Pierre actually called him out on Twitter several times. Tony actually came back with an official statement regarding the matter. Moving on now, and certified fan favourite of the channel, Neymar, has been banned from playing games on Twitch. Oh, you thought the title was in, like, playing actual games of football? I see. It would appear as though you've been clickbaited.com. Now, he's been banned from the streaming website because he accidentally leaked personal information from teammate Richarlison, aka he accidentally leaked his phone number live on air. But let's be honest, the real reason is because he couldn't correctly fill in his family details when signing up. Now, I just need to pull you up on this one. You've got the same name here under your girlfriend and your sister, because I can explain. On the theme of Richarlison, and Carlo Ancelotti this week claimed that the Brazilian youngster could go on to win the Ballon d'Or. I mean, so can my nan, technically. It doesn't really mean a lot as a statement. Over in Germany now, and Robert Lewandowski has finally been given the award he's so deserving of. The trend of ratioing people on Twitter has finally made its way to Barcelona, who replied to a tweet already praising Lionel Messi, saying ratioed by Messi. They didn't even then include a picture of Messi.
How do you do, fellow kids?
What?
Meanwhile, midfielder Danny Drinkwater has compiled a montage of his best moments to try and secure interest from other clubs. We can take a look at a sneak peek now. We've got a contender for the Pushkas Award next. Over in the Danish Cup, and Lyngby striker Nikolai Geertsen cannoned a bicycle kick off the bar before scissor kicking the rebound into the top corner. My man just played a 1-2 off the woodwork. EA have found themselves in the news this week as well, having added celebrity faces to FIFA 21. The likes of Lewis Hamilton and Dua Lipa are also included. Listen, if we end up playing each other in the Final Four, that's not gonna be the only semi going on. Do you get what I mean? I need to stop. I just don't understand the priorities here. Are you telling me that Dua Lipa's ended up with a face scan in this game, and Mason Greenwood still looks like a loaf of Hovis? Back to Twitter, and Manchester City centre-back Aymeric Laporte conducted a lovely Q&A session, to which a woman asked for relationship advice, trying to ascertain as to whether a man that she'd clocked eyes with in public would still remember her, to which the City centre-back had a very strong answer. We've got exclusive footage of England's latest wonder kid next. I'm not being funny. If my 10-year-old son did this to me, I'm both happy and extremely infuriated at the same time. You're getting a new pair of football boots, but fam, you are grounded. You ain't wearing them for 3 weeks. There were significant issues for Spanish side of Villarreal last week, as their Europa League fixture encountered a slightly waterlogged pitch. You've just got to grow up, in my opinion. If this game was happening in Stoke-on-Trent, that's prime conditions. Staying with European competition, and Deo Upamecano has had approximately £47 million wiped from his valuation. A Brazilian side called Democrat FC were the first to congratulate Democrat Joe Biden for winning the US election. Their rivals Trump United are going to be absolutely furious. Staying in Brazil, and veteran midfielder Felipe Melo has been receiving a lot of criticism for his actions recently, having tried to break an attacker's arm and then for some reason kicked a photographer during a celebration. And in his most recent game, he's broken his ankle. Maybe if he hadn't tried to injure other people.
If I speak, I am in big trouble.
Now that it's time for Still 0-0, and you guys know the score by now, this is a segment of the show where I bring to you the best of Sunday League or amateur football, and I'm really spoiling it this week, folks, because we got 2 separate clips. First of all, we've got a shot so bad it ended the poor guy's game.
Get him off the field! That was diabolical!
And secondly, we have this absolutely outstanding celebration. Scoring and celebrating so fiercely in front of the opposition that you get a yellow card? Am I smelling a shithousery award within Still 0-0? The scenes. Onto the weird stuff though now. Over in Bulgaria, and away day ultras were letting off flares to the extent that it physically delayed a train that was trying to go past the stadium. Former Barcelona and Arsenal midfielder Alexander Song has decided that his next club destination is going to be an Eastern African nation, Djibouti. An FA Cup first round game between Torquay United and Crawley Town ended 6-5 to the away team. The game went to 21 minutes of injury time because a goalkeeper was knocked out during the course of the game and had to be treated. Crawley managed to equalise in the 21st minute of those 21 added on to take it to additional time, where there was a further 5 goals before Crawley Town took the victory. Thankfully, I think the goalkeeper is okay. He said he can't remember any of it, but hopefully he recovers fully. And finally, Hollywood actress Julia Roberts has decided that she wants to be a football agent, which could land with her managing the career of Leicester midfielder James Maddison. I've seen it all. But that is going to wrap up football this week, and I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then feel free to slap a like on the video, and of course subscribe if you're new to the channel. You can also follow me on social media. It is at @theofficialfng on Twitter and on Insta. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a wonderful day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.